What's going on, guys? Welcome into another stream here. Just wanted to do a quick little update for you guys on the markets and the conditions. As you can see, Bitcoin moved up. We were talking about Bitcoin for about 2 weeks ever since it bounced off its recent lows here and making a higher low situation. Then went on to make another higher low, which exploded to the top at 73,719. Now, bulls are obviously going to try and capture this area as much as possible, and bears will have to defend. So we'll see how this goes in a couple of days. I'm of the view that Bitcoin will probably break out, soon after the elections or so. The S&P 500 just kind of going in the sideways direction that we were talking about. I mentioned that as if we don't break either one of the top or bottom side targets here, then there is no case to be made for either a bullish or a bearish movement. Though I firmly believe that we remain bullish, eventually I do think that we are due for a pullback, a slight pullback just to come into the 5700s to capture some liquidity, so that we can actually set up for a move after earnings are over. So hopefully there will be some earnings that come out, and then the market will throw a fit, a tantrum, and then the sell-off happens, and then quickly all of this liquidity will be available for the next wave to the upside. So if that happens, then we'll take it from there. But for right now, it's between these two pivots here. You can see that we got actually pretty aggressively bought up down here as we started to approach the pool of liquidity, but now we want to make sure that we either go firmly break or firmly break the upside. So till then, nothing really developing here. Nasdaq trying to clinch all-time highs, as last week and this week's theme has been the tech rotation. If you realize, a lot of the tech stocks have been doing better, and that's just good sign of a market recovery from the mini correction that we had. If we look at the small caps, they're deadlocked, moving sideways, and the good news is finally that the 10-year yield is now showing signs of a reversal. As I have been talking about for the past couple of sessions already, the most important thing the market worries about right now is the 10-year yield and the dollar, right? So the dollar also moving hopefully the other direction back down, coupled with the 10-year yield moving down, will give the relief the S&P 500 needs to move to the upside. Previously, we couldn't have this relief because the US Treasury was so low already. So this needed to happen to create space. And you can see that usually when this happens, the market sells off aggressively. But this time, the market did not sell off aggressively. In fact, it just consolidated. This is a good sign, right? So that leads to potential further momentum to the upside. If the 10-year yields come down and the dollar comes down, then that allows the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq to go further higher. The VIX is still within its acceptable territory. And let's look at some of the opportunities. So Amazon, which is a setup that we've been watching for a while, this is now showing signs that it might potentially break the pre-market up about 2%, 1.97, and probably playing on sympathy of Google earnings, which was extremely well. Very quickly about earnings, Google Cloud acceleration, 35% year over year in the quarter. And then Reddit also beat on ads revenue, accelerating 56% year over year. And solid Google YouTube search trends, 12.2% year over year on both on-call Google noted search strength driven by financial services vertical due to strength in insurance, followed by retail. CapEx also remained flattish, which is good. And AMD calls out insatiable demand for more compute in PR. So now what happened with AMD? Obviously, this is a problem child of ours. It's a joke going around that it's now advanced money destroyer. But down 7.5%, slightly beat in the quarter, in line in the midpoint, and awaiting a GPU. 3-quarter revenue beat. But I think what was the problem was that the market didn't quite like that, they are not giving good guidance of the future. So, they did a lot of talking, but not much result, basically. Now, Disney also hovering still in the dual zone. No trade to be taken here additionally, but we have an existing trade for some $95 calls. So they're already in the money. Yesterday we entered Moderna longs. So far pre-market's looking okay at 0.42%. Spent most of the day consolidating. We entered 2 positions, one around here, and then a second one around here. So that we'll see how this plays out. I explained the idea in the Discord, which you can get access to if you want to. Link is in the bio or description below. So Google here, very nice. You know, when it came down to 149, I was telling everybody you should probably own shares of this company if you don't at this price, right? And now you can see it's pulling back, going back to all-time highs. If you bought shares, congratulations to you. Easy money made on this, you know, a decent amount of chunk change. NVIDIA still deadlock, moving sideways. Watch Salesforce here for potential breakout retest. And Tesla is showing signs of reversal, so let this play out as well. Apart from that, I don't really have much else to add here. I hope you have a great trading session. Don't you know, do anything rash, because we still have a massive earnings for the next 2 days. Until that's not over, I don't think the market's going to pick a side, so just hang tight and don't do anything dumb. I'll see you guys on the trading floor. Peace.